Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And today, I'm going to be focusing on post-rotation stuff. I'm very curious how that's going to play out, and I'm curious how it's going to be different from our current standard format. So I have gone through all of Nullifying Zero. You want out, Sophie? Yeah, Yasha's right there, so you're too scared of her. I've gone through all of Nullifying Zero, the Japanese set that's supposed to be Perfect Order's full set sort of thing, but we're getting like a few extra cards and we're not sure what those cards are. So, I've gone through that set, and rotation is looking to affect quite a bit. So I'm curious what we can do post-rotation wise that will be considered good for the most part. Yeah, what's going to be good post-rotation? I see a lot of people talking about Team Rocket, Haunch Crow, and Porygon, that combo being good single prize deck that's fairly consistent-ish. I saw Tricky Jim was live earlier playing that deck up against, I don't know what they were playing up against because the matches were so quick, I just couldn't see it. Slow King will be best deck in format. Trust Clinton. You're probably right. Let's see. What question should I throw down in the poll for chat? Clinton, do you have any ideas? Sophie. Oh, I hear Alakazam is going to be doing numbers post-rotation too, as another single prize deck that's fairly consistent. So yeah, I wonder if like Megas are going to be struggling because they give up 3 prizes and everything is so focused on what am I trying to say? Clinton, I wish it will still have consistency issues, but I just want it to have a place in the meta. Slow King? I mean, Slow King has potential. I think it definitely does. This card 6. How do you pull that off? I know we've tried that before, but I have no idea. All right, bye, Sophie. I don't know why she wanted out, but she did. So here I am. I was playing around with building a Mega Manetric deck. I think Mega Manetric could do numbers because of Flash Ray being immune to basics, and then the other attack doing 330 is pretty good. 6-7 from Alex. Hey, 6-7. Clinton, the number of Doom has appeared. It always appears. Professor W, Paldean Tauros will be fairly strong, still, especially with Mega Kanga being put in so many decks. Mega Kanga is like the bullseye for Tauros. So yeah, no, I think Tauros is going to be pretty good. Here, we'll just ask, are you prepared for rotation? Yes or no? Start poll. Okay. So we got that going. Close that poll so I can see the chat. Swap this here. All right, we're back at it. So yeah, Mega Manetric I think could be decent. We'll just have to wait and see. If Haunch Crow, Alakazam, like those, Mega Manetric will probably get completely destroyed by, but Mega Manetric will be immune to Tauros for the most part, you know, because of that Flash Ray attack. So, you know, there's different things, and then I was trying to figure out how to like balance. Okay, Mega Manetric is good, but you know, what is it like struggling with, and you know, what can we throw in here? And I'm just not sure, right? Clinton, I'm not ready for rotation, but I want it to come sooner. Yeah, I get that. Like, to me, rotation is always exciting. I'm a little sad because this current format is what I like, is when it's like just the block, you know? Although Mega Evolution kind of messed that up halfway through last year, but it's like it's such a clean format right now because it's it's from the start of the Scarlet Violet era to now, right? So like it's fairly clean, and rotation is gonna mess that up, and then it's gonna be like, oh, 1 year into Scarlet Violet, and it's awkward from there on. But yeah, I think honestly, I think Perfect Order is going to make the format very chaotic, and then whatever comes next will help, you know, it'll bring in certain things, certain staples to normalize the format, right? Like Super Rod rotating, I'm wondering if Ordinary Rod's gonna come back. I like Ordinary Rod. You can get up to 4 cards with Ordinary Rod. That's pretty impressive. So like in this deck, I have the Dunsparce EX because I wanted something that could hit through a safeguard, and the Dunsparce EX can. I thought about Mega Electros EX. That way you can target like bench Pokemon and stuff. And we're playing Dynamotor, so like we can play this, but I just don't know if that is worth it, right? Something to keep in mind is Mega Manectric has free retreat. Very important. It has free retreat. It discards all energy from it, so then you can Wally it as well, so it'll be fully healed. And Zekrom is rotation friendly. Is an end deck gonna be good post rotation? I mean, it's got a Zoroark with the trade ability, and trade was fantastic back in the Sun and Moon days, but like right now it doesn't seem to be doing much. But post rotation, yeah, maybe it does get good. Here, let's take a look at Limitless, right? I want to see how far down an end deck is. Not in the top 6. 9. It's the 9th best deck currently. Or I guess 9th most played deck. Right? It is losing Turo. And Counter Catcher. But everything else seems to be sticking in it, you know? Here, if we look at this list, Pokemon-wise, yeah, everything is staying. Trainer-wise, wow, they're playing Crino. Nice. They're losing Iono, Turo, Nest Ball. Losing Nest Ball is huge. I don't care who you are. Losing Nest Ball is massive. And the fact that they haven't given us a Quick Ball or something else to replace that is insanity. Like, we're losing Artisan, but we're getting a stadium that will let you search for a basic, but it ends your turn, which is terrible. Like, no one's going to play that unless you're playing a deck that doesn't attack. And we haven't seen those decks in quite a long time. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's throw in some Wally. We want buddies. Buddy poofin. And the reason why I haven't put Fez in this deck, because how do you search it? Which is why I kind of don't like the Dunsparce being in here, because how do I search it, right? I don't know. I know how to search megas. You just use mega signal, right? Is there a mega? Let's take a look at the megas, shall we? Just the megas. That's all I'm interested in. Let's take a look at all the megas. Mega Pokemon EX. There we go. Is there a mega that hits through effects? Chrono is the way to go for the EX search. Yeah, you know. Lopunny. Lopunny does it. Yep. K? Kalis Goblin. Hello. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. We're throwing bunnies. Right, I need to reset this. Wait, does anything else hit through effects? Or is it just Mega Lopunny? Okay, just Mega Lopunny. Got it. Out of all the megas, it's just Punny that does it. Baneri. Throw a 2-2 line in there. We can get rid of that guy. Increase that. Go back. Gonna lower that down to 2-2, 2-2. 3-3, and this would be 3-3 as well, I think. Alright, 20 Pokemon is quite a bit, but you know what? What else are we going to do? Glad you're doing good, Clayless Goblin. The Dunsparce EX. Not a Mega, though. Yeah, so my thought was if we can get a Mega Signal... If we can get a Mega Pokemon, then we can use Mega Signal to search it. We don't have to include Cryono, which is a supporter, and it's good, don't get me wrong, but, yeah, it has its own issues. So, boom, we got all that in there somehow. How many energy do you think we need? 10 sounds good to me. Now, let's figure out the rest of this deck, right? Clayless Goblin, why did the poll say yes 67 and no 50? Don't know. Ready for St. Patrick's Day. Nice. Ways to retreat. So, ways to retreat is a good idea. Mega Lopunny is going to need that. Dunsparce not really, because we'll just attach Runaway Draw and get out of there. And then Electric is going to need that. So should we do Air Balloons? Air Balloons are the cheap, easy answer. So I kind of like that. We'll throw in 3 of them. Let's see, what else can we do? Do we Lily? Is this a Lily deck? I feel like this could be a Lily deck. Throw in Lily's Determination. Three balloon, 1 switch. But you can't search out the switch. That's why I don't... That's why I'm struggling with that. You can't be like, oh man, I just need switch. Let me Arvin for that switch. Like, you just have to like draw into it, which is, it's always scary to play like a one of switching card, you know? But I get it. If I play up against something that's like, hey, you can't retreat, then Air Balloon does nothing. So like, I get the need. Switch is gonna be near the bottom. Why am I just scrolling? So which, there it is. I almost want to go 2 balloon, 2 switch, you know, kind of balance that out for a little bit. Kalis Goblin, I have no idea what you're talking about when you say I'm actually friends with the owner. Ha ha ha. I don't get it. You seem to be having a different conversation than the rest of us, Kalis. Could Patrol for switch. Yeah, but like, I don't like that. I don't know, it just feels bad, you know? For Arvin, I was getting 2 cards. Now you're wanting me to play a supporter to get 1 card. And like, that just feels bad, you know? Do you play Roblox? No. You okay, Sophie? Just playing with Mom?
She was barking at something, I don't know.
Weird. She might have to go out. Sophie. She's in a mood today. I don't get it. I mean, it's understandable. It's not ideal Meowth thing just for a supporter to find a switch. Yeah. I kind of like 2 switch, 2 balloon. Personally. But that's just me. Fortnite? Nope. Let's see. We got our Lily. Boss might be an option. Where's Boss? Up. There it is. 2 Boss, maybe? I like the idea of boxed order in order to like get it in your hand early so that your turn ends doesn't really negatively affect you. But I don't know, that turn ends just always worries me. And we aren't playing Ultra Ball anymore. Even though it's still in the format, most people aren't going to be playing it anymore. So it just feels bad to have a card that you got to get out of your hand, and you can't because you're not playing Ultra Ball. You're not playing Professor's Research even, you know? But I suppose you have to respect Maractus and Co. somehow. Maractus will probably be in tons of Pult decks. Interesting. Is there a stadium that would help our situation? I feel like there's not. Stadium. Here, we'll make it easier on ourselves. We will just do all of Mega Evolution. Okay. Roughly, these are all the stadiums we're going to have. So what works best? Because we're going to need something to bump Neutralization Zone, right? Because that's not great for us. Lavincia could probably be it, but I don't know. Like, we've got the Dynamotors, right? Do we need that? Speaking of, maybe we play Canary in here. That's an idea. Maybe we just throw in some Battle Cage. Playing Petrol becomes easier to stomach if you play an A-Spec like Unfair Stamp. Unfair Stamp would make a decent A-Spec because Unfair Stamp is one of the few ways you can disrupt your opponent's hand, you know? couple copies of Canary. Just 3/3. Yeah, that's about as thin as I think I can make it. Well, I could go 2/2 on Dunsparce, right? So much going on. So much going on. Let's see. We lower energy down to 9. And we add in 2 petrels. There we go. Okay. Here's the deck. Let's do. What do you think, Prof? Like, what do I think of playing Petrol, or what do I think, like, about what? I'm confused. Let's go Tails, because Tails never fails. I need to be eating my dinner. No basic. Half of our deck, or half of our Pokemon are basic. That means we got 10 basics, and we didn't get a single one. I'm gonna put down Tynamo because it's got free retreat, and then I'll put down 2 doggies. This is a dog, bunny, eel, snake deck. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I think my turn is just going to be Lily's Determination. I was talking to, the other professor. Oh, okay. I see. I thought you were talking to me as a professor, you know? I got the shirt on and everything. Still don't know if I'm technically allowed to do this, but I think it's fun, and I'm going to do it till someone tells me not to. So we're playing against Marnie's Grimmsnarl. So it's not basic deck. How much HP does Marnie's Grimmsnarl have? Please tell me it's a low number. Poke Pad. I can get a basic out with this Poke Pad. Let's see. What do we want out? I'm going to get Baneri out. And then we're going to play Lily. I'm trying not to use the Artisan because it's not post-rotation, you know. 2 Dunsparce sounds good to me. Lightning Energy on a doggy. What does this do? 30 damage. I don't want them just to throw it back at me. I'm kind of expecting them to have a lot next turn. And I don't want to give up my Tynamo. So if I retreat to this doggy, maybe, and I hit end turn, and we'll see what happens. I agree, something like Unfair Stamp or even Treasure Box. I mean, yeah. Worst that could happen is they'll make you take a 2 prize penalty every game. I wouldn't wear this to like an official event unless I was working at that event, you know, like, so I'm only wearing this on stream in videos, you know, because I like the look of it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I saw someone earlier was talking about a Iono's Belly Bolt post rotation with Canary, and I was like, that seems interesting. You know, Canary is able to get you a lot of your electric stuff, and Iono's Belly Bolt, you know, can accelerate a bunch of energy down and whatnot, but it's kind of a 2-prize liability sitting out there when you're attacking with a Voltorb, you know? That sounds so consistent. I mean, that's the game, right? A Morgrim. Iono's Belly Bolt partnered with Raging Bolt is really fun. Yeah, but you lose a lot of consistency there, don't you? Because, like, Ogerpon draws you cards. Oh, I should have put it in the active. The Mega Manetric, I should have played it down on the active. And Battle Cage. Thunder Jolt. Iono's Kilowattrel draws you up. Oh, that's true. That's true. Why did they play Blood Moon so early? Are they just gonna pass? Tell me they just pass. Please tell me they just pass. That would be so funny. And I want to draw an electric energy. That's what I want. Just top deck electric energy. Maybe? Maybe? Come on. They passed gas. Oh, okay. Who are they healing? Oh, the active. Got it. Lilies? That's crazy. There's the Grimmsnarl. Alright. Accelerate, 3 energy out between these two. No reason to go higher than that. Why didn't they put 2 there? Weird. Weird. Gothic Asher, Alola. Alola to you as well. Shadow Bullet. Oh no, not my Dunsparce. Anything but my Dunsparce. Put a Mega Manetric. We can Dynamotor the energy onto the Baneri, and then we can punch this thing as hard as possible. Dynamotor. the electric energy onto Lopunny, retreat, put up the Lopunny, and 230. Bop. Bop it. The fact that I'm in top deck mode is so disappointing. I got an Hoopa Unbound today in Pokemon Go. Congratulations. That's really cool. I didn't know Hoopa Unbound was in Pokemon Go. I'm a very casual player of Pokemon Go. I used to be a lot more serious about it. I'm so casual now. And I know my casual is still pretty hardcore for other people, but yeah. Their turn is taking so long. Man. Just give me an electric energy. That's all I want. That's all I want. Please. I'm begging you. Man, my Dunsparce is going to get knocked out. That's too bad. Another Marnie's Grimmsnarl. It can accelerate an energy to itself. Maybe it'll accelerate 2 to the active so it can retreat as well. Nope, just the 1 to itself. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out, it's the EV quest. Do I need to evolve all EV evolutions in Pokemon Go before it can reach 42? And yet again, I don't see the quest. Just subbed. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I wish I could help. Hey, you know what I said would feel terrible? Let's do that. We're gonna Team Rocket's Petrol. We're gonna go grab Switch. We're gonna switch to the bench. Then we're gonna retreat. And kick him in the face. Beautiful. Lily's determination and a lightning energy. Finally, at last, we get what we want. Beautiful. Now they're gonna knock out my Mega Minette or my Mega Lopunny, which is gonna be too bad for me. That was overkill. You didn't need the switch? What do you mean? They had 250 damage on themselves, didn't they? Or was it 260 due to Frostlass? And I missed that. And I just needed the 60. I just needed the 60. Okay, I think you're right. It must have been 260. Hey, Batman, do you want to know what I caught? I kind of Pokemon Batman. Who's Batman? Okay. It's a little difficult to test against non-rotation stuff, you know, but we're trying our best here. I need a lot this turn. You know? I need a lot. Play down Baneri, and we Lily. And we see what we can get. I don't think we got anything that can help us. Sadly. Poke pad. Grab the Dunsparce. Dunsparce. Runaway draw. Dang it. I needed Battle Cage to be able to save my electric, but couldn't do that. So let's just attack full strength. Yes. Discard everything. Knock out the Marnie's Grimmsnarl. Get 2. Then they put up Blood Moon Ursaluna, 250. Like, if the game continued. If it wasn't for the Frostlass, if I actually got my 3rd Battle Cage. Ugh. You don't get it? No, I don't. You need more than a lot. They got checkmate. Yeah, basically. There's some sort of meta going on in the chat that I am not aware of. Talking to Mungus and stuff. Why does Mega Lopunny go in everything I build post-rotation? Except, like, single prize decks. I deleted it. Earlier today, I built a Psychic deck that had more focus on Mega Lopunny, but also played Mega Diancie as like a backup attacker. So how do we improve this deck? Or do I just give up on it? I don't know. Let's play another one. Let's find out. There we go. Can't wait till Fire Red and Leaf Green comes out on Switch 2. The classics are coming back. Yeah. Yeah, that should be fun. I'm still on the fence on getting it myself. But, you know, I've just played Gen 1 so many times. Tails. You know, I was there in the olden days. You can probably tell from all the gray. I was there when the Fire Red and Leaf Green originally released. I was there for Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee. And now I'm here for the second release of Fire Red and Leaf Green. So no basics again. We have 10 basics and we mulligan again? Oh my gosh, and we start Baneri and no other Pokemon. This is terrible. What the heck is happening? We also have no energy, so that's fun. Are we going first or second? They're going second. We are going first. So we just wait. The only ones I like at the current moment is Generation 5 and Generation 7. My boy Snivy and Rowlet. I love Snivy and Rowlet. Gen 5 is the worst gen, and Gen 7 ain't the highest on my list. Hey, Buddy Poofin! Let's get some buddies out here. Let's grab a Dunsparce. Should we grab anything electric? I don't know, I feel like just grabbing another Baneri is probably the smarter play. I'll hit end turn. Another Marnie's Grimmsnarl. I'm so done with Marnie's Grimmsnarl. I know it's not rotating, but like, jeez. Come on, let other people have fun, you know? We're not playing against the same person, are we? That'd be nuts. I don't know, people are making me think maybe I should do a generation tier list, you know? Of what my favorite gens were and, you know, which ones weren't. 3 is the top. 3 is peak. Yeah. No energy. Alright, so we got Poke Pad for a Dunsparce. So we can try to get ourselves out of this hole. Runaway draw. We're going to run away and draw. There's an energy for us. Beautiful. We can throw out electric. Let's do a lightning energy. Mega low punny. Do we do air balloon or switch? Battle cage. Let's do air balloon. We can retreat. Put up mega low punny and get a knockout. Boom. Done. What's your guess on the starter Pokemon's first generation for Generation 10? Also, I miss Ash. Bring my boy back. So I think Ash is going to be saved for movies going forward. We haven't had a Pokemon movie in forever. But then also, Ash not being in the anime, I think opens him up perfectly to be in the game. Maybe Ash will be like part of the Elite Four of Gen 10 or something like that. You know, like drum up those classic feelings in people and everything. Like that would be sick. I don't know. That's just my thought. Alright, we get a Dynamo. Hey, look at that. I'm gonna Mega Signal and get another Mega Lopunny out, I think. No. Mega Manectric. Free retreat, after all. Right? And then, let's switch to Baneri. Retreat the Baneri for the Lopunny. And whack it. Battle Cage. Battle Cage is useful. Oh, good. They put up Snow-Run. Top deck boss's orders. They're playing down Lily. Good call and everything. I'd kind of dig a top deck of boss's orders right now. There's a Fez. Alright, Gothic Asher. We'll see you next time. Have fun. Retreating to who? Fez. Okay. They want me to get 2 prizes? Is that what's going on? Lightning energy. Switch to Baniri. Retreat the Baniri. Put up the low punny. And we knock out the Fez. Cool. We're 2 prizes away. And we get 2 poke pads. Great. That can get us a Dunsparce and a Dunsparce. That's pretty good. Clinton, you gotta go? Alright, we'll see you later as well. You have fun there. Three energy onto the Grimmsnarl. Interesting. Does Marnie Grimmsnarl play E-Switch? I feel like it should. Professor W. Have post-rotation Mega Charizard and Iono, assuming Energy Search is being reprinted in perfect order. Energy Search... I forget. Yep, there we go. Marnie's Grimmsnarl with the E-Switch. Back to the Monkey Dory. They can throw 40 damage. Will they? Probably. Where will they? Are they going to knock out the Tynamo? That's a pretty sick burn on me if they do that. Just saying. Yep, they're going to knock out the Tynamo. Nice. I held back on evolving it because of the Frostlass, but I probably should have just evolved it, you know? And I don't have any lightning energy in the discard, so it wasn't saving me anything, you know? We don't play any recovery in this deck. Just realized that. Who needs it, you know? Let's just... We aren't playing stuff that will discard our stuff too badly, so like, who needs it? They're gonna search for another Impidimp. Or possibly a more Pekko, but I think Impidimp makes more sense. Did they fail that search? Yeah, they failed the search. Interesting. Going after the benched Baniri. You would. Buddy Puffin, nice. I'm gonna go ahead and grab 2 Dunsparce because I am struggling here. And we're just gonna Gale Thrust. Give it a good once over. Oh, look at that. Another bot on Twitch. Why is Twitch full of so many bots? I get getting viewers. It like puts you higher up in the algorithm to get more viewers. But if you're just paying for viewers, what's the point, right? If you're not entertaining enough, like me, just sit in the bottom rungs and, you know, just do what you love. Which is play Pokemon, baby. Nest Ball. So if I get an energy and a mega signal, I just put up Baneri, right? We all agree that's the play. And it really feels like a Mega Manectric and Electric, the Dynamotor stuff, is taking the back seat here. So why am I even playing them, you know? Oh, they're just gonna knock out the Baneri. Nice. Good play. I'm surprised they weren't putting any damage on the Mega Manectric, because what do you think I'm going to put into the active, you know? So quiet. We're just waiting for them. Is it just me or game's taking longer? Am I just, you know, being rude? We got lightning energy. Let's go ahead and poke pad for the Dunsparce. Play that down. Then we're going to poke pad for the Dunsparce. Then we're going to play that down. Then we're going to runaway draw. Draw 3. Play that down. Canary. Discard Air Balloon. Do. Runaway draw. And Flash Ray. How did I not get another energy there? Okay, so 180 plus, even if we say 90, that's not getting a KO on a Mega Manectric here. Artisan. I can't play down any more Pokemon or else they'll knock him out, so... But I just need one more lightning energy. Maybe instead of playing Canary last turn, I should have played the Petrol for the Ace spec and then unfair stamped them. I don't know. Oh, they're going to de-evolve me. Nice move. Oh, man. All right. Back to the drawing board. Can't wait for that rotate. Yeah. Yeah. It's difficult playtesting right now for post-rotation because there's nowhere for me to do that. So I think this deck is a bust. So let's create a new one. All by expansion. I'll take you on post-rotation. Sure. Send me a challenge. I'll just play this Mega Manetric thing. I'm not the biggest fan of, but, you know, it's a deck. And if you're playing what I think you're playing, then Mega Manetric will mean nothing. Oh. Yes, I want to go first. I'm a stage 1 deck. Of course I want to go first. I will go first. Nice. We start with Electric and the regular Dunsparce. Electric. Like a strike. Electric. Alright. Heat more. Sure, we can play down another Electric. Let's play down a Lightning Energy. And end turn. Oof. Your first... Okay, unless you get Precious Trolley here. There it is. I was going to say your first supporter just to get one card is rough, but it's Precious Trolley, so that's pretty good. You get a lot out of that. Even if it was like a buddy you grabbed, I still would have felt bad. Man, those times that you prize Precious Trolley just must be the worst. The worst! Okay, come on. Thank you. Do we really need to check prizes? Just play. There was one event that was streamed where it was Gengar VMAX that won, but the guy prized his Gengar VMAX. He never prize checked like me. I never prize check. And so he didn't know it was prize. And he just played as normal. And the person scooped against him because he figured that he had lost anyways. But, you know, he hadn't. And it was amazing. I loved it. We'll put that there. Poke pad for Dunsparce. Play that there. Runaway draw Okay, okay. Buddy, buddy for 2 Dunsparce. Here we go. Here we go. Flash Ray. Knocking out the heat more and being immune to basics. Very nice indeed. We get prize. And it's a lightning energy. One of these days I need to turn this table around because I've got the latch right here and I keep hitting it, and that's the high ting you hear constantly from me. So I apologize for that. Mega Lopunny, what? Is everyone going to be playing Mega Lopunny post-rotation? In like every deck? Except Lucario, I guess. Lucario's going to go nuts post-rotation. That's for sure. Oh, Sophie, did you want in? Hey, come on in, girl. Yeah, you can hang out in here. It's all good. You want under? No? Okay. Gale Thrust. Oof. Oh man, I kind of hate to do it, but at the same time, I kind of love it. We do that. Oh, now you want out, Sophie? There you go. You can go. Retreat to that. And then we'll Wally. And Gale Thrust. Hey, Sophie. You can be in or out. It's your choice. You're licking my hand. Do you have to go potty? Or is it just dinner time? Okay. Okay. Bunny versus bunny. $100 HP. Okay. Do 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 do. We're just waiting here, waiting here, waiting here. We're just waiting here, waiting here, waiting here. We're just waiting here, waiting here, waiting here. You can only discard up to 3, right? No, any amount. Okay, so you gotta discard 4 to get this knockout. Gotcha. Alright. Put up this Mega Manectric. Just because it's got free retreat and I'm not 100% sure what to do right now. Let's Canary. Discarding a Lightning Energy. Grab Electric. Oh my gosh, we don't even have our second Mega Manectric out? That's too bad. So we retreat. Put up that guy. And we Dynamotor. That guy. Sure, I'll throw this down. I've been holding on to that for way too long. And we'll end turn. Do they have boss? Energy retrieval. This guy lets them accelerate all that energy, right? Okay. Okay, we're gonna boss up or choreo and knock it out. But as long as they have a fire energy, I'm toast. So well, let's say they don't have a fire energy, right? Then they can't knock me out, but I can't knock them out, you know? So I'm kind of hoping for a boss, my second boss, to appear. If I get Poke Pad, I can run away draw. If I get to Dunsparce, I can run away draw. Team Rocket's Petrol. Energy Retrieval. Okay, they got it. Oh, they got it. Dang. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the deck isn't good. So we gotta build something else. It's good. We're getting all the bad ideas out now, you know? This is when you want to get the bad ideas out. If this would go to Dex, that would be great. I got no points for that. Okay. Petrol for the win. I mean, yeah. Getting Precious Trolley, though, that's... yeah. It's good. It's good. Okay. Do we try to build Rotom post-rotation? I feel like there's just not enough good tools for Rotom post rotation. Like once you lose all the TMs, like you lose a lot of power there. What's the point of Rotom EX when like there's not that many good tools and not really tool search, you know? I think having an option of some form of hand disruption is needed post-rotation. Well, I mean, what will we have for hand disruption? Like Eries or 06, that kind of stuff. Stuff that, like, costs a lot and does a lot, but, like, you know, it's always scary to do those ones because it's like, how much is this really going to affect them and when, you know? KK Aquino, do you remember me? Yeah, you've been here before. Is there anything that's like bad now but gets a lot better with rotation? That's what I'm trying to figure out, you know? Should Ninja? You think Should Ninja gets good post rotation? When did that Should Ninja come out? That was a while ago. I didn't know there was a regular Miniature. That's funny. 2 energy, 120 plus 40 to one of your benched Pokemon. I thought I was doing to their benched Pokemon, not one of mine. No thank you. Mega what? Should Ninja came in Mega. Oh, gotcha. Really? Wow. Okay. Didn't realize it was so recent, you know? What to build, what to build, what to build. No one's talking Mamoswine post-rotation. Doesn't Mamoswine get good post-rotation? Or swine up? Oh. Ouch. Is Mamoswine gonna be good post-rotation? I mean, it's got Pokemon search built in, you know? You just gotta get one of them out, then you can get everything out. Did Mamoswine have an art? Oh, Swine Up. There it is. Okay. Plus, it's got Call for Family? Fantastic. Then, what do we partner Mamoswine with? I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea! What was that from? I forget. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it was in Mega. So I gotta scroll a lot. Keep scrolling. Almost there. Let's go. This was too far, I think. It was just in Mega. This isn't Mega, right? This is black and white, right? Yeah. Crudes? What's Crudes? Are you talking like Crocodile? Or something? Because I was thinking the stacks. The salt. Let's pepper in some of that salt there and knock out freaking anything. Anything that comes at us. Absolutely anything. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That I have an idea, you glop. I don't think it was Crudes. I never watched Crudes. Then we've got Buddies. We got Fighting Gong. We've got Premium Power Pro. We could throw in rare candies. Just to try to skip some evolutions. We want some pads. What else? What else do we want? We want Boss for sure. Everyone wants Boss. 2 Boss. As always. Stadium. What stadium do we want? Battle Cage just seems like such a good go-to, you know? It can help in so many situations. Yeah, it just helps in so many situations. Oh, I'm still on stadiums, that's why. Okay. See, I think it was like SpongeBob, and Patrick is like, I have an idea. I have an idea. And someone else is like, yeah, we heard you the first time. We just don't care. Like, you know, something like that. I said, I have an idea. Lower that down. We could probably even throw that down to that. This we can throw down to that. Let's see. Now we start fiddling with numbers, right? Like, do we need Premium Power Pro with what we're pulling? It's a thought. It's a thought. We don't even have an ace spec in here. That's true. An Amulet of Hope. I don't know. Why not? Right? I don't own this one? Let's fix that. No. No. I think we go Hero's Cape. If only we had a way to, like, fully heal a Mammoth Swine, that'd be intense. Let's see. We could throw in a Fez. Just for some extra draw, you know? Like you do. This line we can take down to a 3, 2, 3. Opens up 4 spaces. We throw in a couple of these. And what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Some Brock Scoutings? Or Hilda? Well, if we do Brock Scouting, I can get rid of this guy, kind of. You know? I'm just going to run 4 Brock, and we'll figure it out as we go. Professor W, you still want to play? You want to play against my radio deck? As soon as this goes to decks. Either one, I don't mind. Let's go Charizard, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I would hit for weakness, right? So let's go make a Charizard. Unless you're talking like Raging Bolt Iono. Like, that's... Then I wouldn't be hitting your primary attacker for weakness, so then it wouldn't be as pointless. What tournaments are coming up here? Like, what? Are there any, like, bigger tournaments happening after rotation? Alright, let's lock in. Lock in, everyone. We're doing this. So there's a chance that next week videos are going to be very not Pokemon. I wonder how people will feel about that. Ah, shoot. I didn't play anything to Switch. Oh, man. I should put a Surfer in here. That's what I should have done. Surfer the goat. I said Mega Charizard, but okay. I don't know it is. Buddy. Let's get some buddies out. Everybody get your buddies out. And end turn. Sadly, not an exciting turn for me. But that's okay. That's okay. Next turn... No, the turn after next turn should be kind of exciting. But I do need energy. Energy would be great. If I could just get some energy, please. Thank you. Lily. Belly Bolt. Another Tadbulb. Where's your Raging Bolt? If you get Voltorb out, you're just going to prove it's not a Raging Bolt deck, and it's an actual Iono deck. No Voltorb. They got Psyduck, just in case I snuck in Dusknoir, you know? You never know. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad combo with Mamoswine. I just need some energy. Can I get some energy? Retreat to the bench. Psyduck. Psy-yi-yi. Come on. Come on. Bump. Rock. Rock is going to get me Piloswine. Just a whole pile of swine here. Play that down. And end turn. I need energy. Energy. Oh, wait. Next set, we're getting Canary, but for fighting. That might be fun in this deck. It might be. Oh, man. Do. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. 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 Okay, there's the Raging Bolt. Finally, all the rage. So do you play Energy Search because you play something to search for Energy Search? You play Team Rocket's Petrol? Fighting energy, finally. Piloswine. We'll play that down. And we end turn. I think there's more that I can do with Mamoswine. I think there's something better I can do with Mamoswine. This deck definitely isn't there yet, but I like it. I like the concept of it. I just need something more. Do I partner it with Quaquavel? Isn't Quaquavel post-rotation? The draw engine one. Yeah, from Surging Sparks, up tempo. I could do that for a draw engine. Because it's a stage 2 and that will power up Mamoswine more. That's possibly something. Okay, I need to top deck an energy here. It's what I need. Oh, and Thunder. Yeah. And you just gotta discard one card. Nice. Okay. Mammoth Hauler. We're gonna grab Fez. We're gonna play down Fez. Then with this one, Mammoth Hauler, we're going to get this guy going. Then we flip that script. And we get a Fighting Gong, which can search out a fighting energy for us. Whew, boy. Long walk off a short bridge there. Okay, how much am I doing? 220, so I just need one Premium Power Pro. And 250. There we go. Bye-bye and Brock Scouting. Bye-bye is kind of pointless now. That's okay. That's okay. We got Boss. We can target down the Iono's Belly Bolt, or we can target down the Raging Bolt next turn. Either way, we're golden. I can search out all 3 stage 1s this next turn. That's fantastic. Yeah, maybe instead of Fez, I run Quaquavel. Oh, dang, he got the Raging Bolt out this turn. Nice. Like, with the... Oh. Okay. Not putting that to the Raging Bolt? Interesting. Retreat. To Raging Bolt. Attach from hand? Oh, they're hoping. Oh no, have they used Levincia already? They haven't, so they're going to get Levincia back. And they haven't attached for turn yet, so they are going to get to attack this turn. To knock out Mamoswine, they need to discard 5? Yeah, 5. So there's 4. There's 5. They just need 1 on the Raging Bolt now. They keep adding to the Belly Bolt, which Do they have one for the Raging Bolt? They do. Okay. I was going to say. Let's see. Okay, so the Brock Scouting is going to grab me Knuckle Stack. I play that down there. Mammoth Swine is going to grab me Pile of Swine. Yep. And I'll play that down there. And then Buddy Buddy for Swine Up, that's fine. Flip the script. Okay. Fighting energy there. End turn. We gotta figure out how to solve the energy problem. How do we get 2 fighting energy onto a Mammoth Swine in 1 turn? And don't say Waitress. Because I was already thinking that as a possibility. That hurt. Air balloon on the Raging Bolt. Okay. Retreat to the Belly Bolt. Interesting. What does it do again? 230. That's right. All right. Put up the Mammoth Swine. Fighting energy. Vernacle. Fighting Gong. Thinning is winning. Come on. We got thin as much as we can before we draw these 3. Flip the script. Sweet, we get Mammoth Swine here. We get Battle Cage. So we boss's orders up the Raging Bolt. We're doing 290. That's pretty good. Let's Mammoth Hauler. What can we grab? Just some random stuff out of the deck. Rumblin' March. Poke Pad and Lily's Determination. With Quaquaval, would the deck prefer Ultra Ball? For thinning? It might. It might. Why did I just get an email from El Capitan Theater? That's weird. Isn't that in California? The Fez. Yep. Yep. Yep, we're gonna get rid of that 2 prize liability. For sure. For sure. Beautiful. Beautiful. The deck did better than I expected on a first playthrough, not gonna lie. So we want to take that and improve on it. And I do think Quaquaval is the best way to improve on this deck right now, as it is, right? We're gonna find other ways though. Probably not so many Brock. Come on. Is it just me or the app getting worse and worse? Like, actually, no, it's getting worse. The previous state of the app was fine. There was an update that I had to do today, and for some reason, it's just so slow now. Ugh. Okay. So we bring this down. Then, expansion. I know exactly what expansion I want. Where is it? Surging Sparks. There we go. So, let's get rid of that. We want full 4 of that. Ultra. Oh. We've got that. Trolley is just clearly the best, you know? Now, what do we have in terms of energy acceleration? Is Waitress our best bet? Look at the top 6 cards. That feels so bad, though. Do we have anything else? Let's see, if we just type in basic energy, what do we get? What is energy coin? Flip 2, you have a 25% chance with that. No, thank you. We could be playing XP shares. Keep that energy on the field a little bit better, you know? Wait, heavy baton was that. What is our retreat cost? 4. We can heavy baton it. What's better? Heavy Pawn's better. It could move both energies. Okay. Okay. Let's test this in a live scenario. Can Mammoth Swine be good? I think so. It's got built-in Pokemon search. It gets more powerful the more Pokemon you get. Like, it just, everything works for it. The only issue is that it's a stage 2 and needs more stage 2s, right? So you will go first. Okay. I'm an evolution deck. I love going first. And we get 2 Swinubs and a Piloswine? Man, we're looking good. Plus a Fighting Gong? Jeez. This is beautiful. So beautiful it can make a grown man cry. Alright, so I'm going to Fighting Gong out a Nacali. Going to play a Fighting Energy onto the Swinub. What does this do? 50. Okay, and end turn. What's Piloswine's retreat? 3. Okay. I do need to find space for Switch in this deck. That's for sure. Thank you. And we're playing up against an end deck. Bossazor is up to Nacali. Okay. Thanks. You're going to give me time to set up. That's all you're doing. Battle Cage, but that's what I play. Thanks. Now I've got discard fodder for Ultra Ball. Piloswine. Fighting Energy. A Lily. We'll throw out Quaxley. Do I want to grab another Nacali or a Swinub with this? Or a Fighting Energy? We'll grab out Nacali. Then with this, we'll go 1, 2, and we'll grab a Piloswine. And end turn. And they're weak to grass, right? Yeah. But they reach 280, I believe. And I get plus what for? Plus 40 for each. So if I start at 180, I would need 3 stage 2s on the bench. Or 2 stage 2s if one of them is Garganacl. So yeah. Maybe pair Mamoswine with Blaziken EX. Blaziken gets energy, and I don't know. That's like this. That is such the generic answer. You know, that's what it was partnered with when they first came out with Mammothswine. I'm trying to do different stuff. You know? Plus, I really like having the Knackly in here. I think that's really good. The Garganackle, so it's a stage 2. So with that out, I get plus 70 damage, you know? So Mammothswine, Fighting Gong, an energy. Play this energy here. We're going to Mammoth Hauler for a Mammothswine. Then we're going to play this one down. Let's play Lily. We'll draw 8, so that's beautiful. Oh, yes. We can play down Swinub. Play Mammoth Hauler. Thank you. More water. Yum. Knackle stack. Play that down. And we hit end turn. Yeah, Blaziken EX like accelerates an energy from the discard to one of your Pokemon or something like that. Have they played anything that's not... Yeah, they have. Iono is not rotation friendly. And now Arven is not rotation friendly. Okay. I'm always curious, you know, when I'm preparing for post-rotation, people are still playing standard. Because, like, as long as they don't play anything that's standard and not post-rotation, like, then the deck is playing against a post-rotation deck, essentially. Okay, so they got Ghastly out. That means Gengar's coming to reduce the prizes that I'll get. Yeah, Switch is desperately needed. Maybe even more so than Premium Power Pro. I don't know. Okay. Piloswine. I think I'm going to put an energy there. Hedge my bets, you know. Mammoth Hauler. We're going to grab Garganackle. Play that down. Mammoth Hauler. Going to grab Quaxwell. Nope. Not grabbing Quaxwell. I'll grab Quaquavel. Prize the Quaxwell. Alright. And we hit end turn. So now we just need a rare candy for Quaquavel to get out here. Ugh. Oof. So let's see. If I have a full bench of stage 2s. You know what? No. Let's just go 4 Pokemon stage 2s. That is plus 160 to my 180. And that brings me to a total of 340. Which is a decent number. But I want more. And do I just get that power from Premium Power Pro, or do I use Garganackle? Because if I was to throw Blaziken into the deck, I'd replace Garganackle, not Quaquavel. I also need to find room for some recovery. Okay. Here we go. The game is afoot. Dang, I was kind of hoping for rare candy off the top, you know? I'm sorry. Let's see. I do have a Quax Lee in the deck. Or a Swinub. I'll go the Quax Lee. Mammoth Hauler. Okay. No more Pokemon in the deck. All 4 rare candies. Could I get some draw, please? Energy. Battle Cage. What am I doing? 330. That would be 360. I'm so close. I am so close. I'm so upset that I missed the KO. Just waiting. So, what's going on with all of you? Seriously, is it just me, or did they slow down PTCGL? There's an Infrarate that accelerates from hand. That's a pretty good idea. But what do you remove, you know? Come on, rare candy. Come on, rare candy. Cool. Come on, Quaxwell from the prizes. We got Quaxwell. Then we got Lilies, so we'll be able to shuffle draw. And then maybe we'll get a rare candy, and then Mamoswine can search it out. Man, not having TM Evo does hurt Mamoswine, but it also hurts every other deck, you know? So... they cried for some reason. Alright, they got the Gengar out. Good news is Gengar is weak to fighting, right? Yeah. So we could knock it out pretty easily and get 2 prizes. We would just need a boss, you know? Which we haven't played yet. All right, we live. We get Buddy Buddy. Okay. Play down the Quaxwell. How much are we doing? 290. We're getting the KO. I'm gonna Ultra Ball away the Garganackle and the Battle Cage. Just to thin a little bit. Yep. We want to keep the Premium Power Pro. I could have done the Buddy Buddy, but I didn't. So let's Lily. We'll get 6. We do get a rare candy. Gonna Mammoth Hauler. Grab Quackaville. We're gonna rare candy that thing out. Nice. Attach the heavy baton. And up tempo. Cool. And let's get the knockout. We only get 1 prize for it though, sadly. Mamoswine EX. Okay. So we can rare candy out the Mamoswine. I wonder why they're attacking with Mega Gengar. Mm-hmm. The candy, the Mamoswine, and Rumbling March. Well, we'll attach this here, and then we'll up tempo, because maybe we can get a boss, and maybe that would be enough next turn to do something. Nope, no boss. Okay, but I'll play the Precious Trolley and whiff. Done. I'll play the Buddy Buddy and whiff. Done. And so then I will Rumbling March. And I only get 2. So they need 1, I need 1. If they have Boss and Zoroark, I lose. So there's Zoroark. There's Boss. All right. How do you improve this deck? Man, I feel like I'm on the edge of something decent. But I just can't reach it. I could definitely lower that by 1. Trying to think. Man. Okay, no basic. Could always do some random stage 2 and Crispin. Well, then I would have to run a separate energy. And then, you know, like what am I, what other energy am I running? Water energy? I never want to attack with Quaxwell. Like, I don't know. It gums up the deck a lot. And since we're running stage 2s, that's like really difficult. How many TM Evo? 0. This is post-rotation. Please don't be the safeguard Aegislash. It is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Yeah, that's the Hone Edge. That's G. Oh. TM rotates? Yep. I'm gonna delete the game real quick. Yeah. Hey, TM Machine doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter, but it doesn't rotate. So, like, hey, how about that? Impaling Tusk, 50 damage. Heck yeah. Next turn's gonna be wild. Wild. So what do I search out with the Mamoswine? Or, yeah. Oh my gosh. He's gonna knock out my Piloswine. Alright, and with that, we're gonna concede. Oh my gosh. Why is it so difficult for me to come up with a deck right now? Alright, let's move on. Let's move on. I've put so much time into Mamoswine, and I'm not getting it to a place I like. Sad, but true. So that's 2 decks I've built that have not panned out very well. Expansion. All. So let's come up with a different idea. Maybe we can make one working deck today. Just one. I'd be fine with just one. If we can come up with one working deck. Do I build Regice? I don't know. I don't want to. Alright, dinner time. I'll see you later, brother. I'll play with Mamo myself and show it next time. Do you want the list? I can post it in the Discord. It's in the Discord, whether you want it there or not. Okay. Let's see. What deck should we play with now? It's really mean that this came out right before Professor's research rotates. You know, like, it's so mean. Caleb, hello. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Let's see, over on Twitch, they say maybe try the new King Gambit. I've tried building it. I didn't love where it was. Here, I can show you. I think I didn't delete it. I might have deleted it. Man, how long ago was that? For the King, there it is. So I tried building it. I've got the King Gambit in there. I've got Relicanth, so I can use a Bisharp attack. But this is a standard list for sure. And right now I'm trying to focus on post-rotation. But I did build King Gambit pre-rotation, and it's rough. It's real rough. But thank you for the suggestion. Okay. Kind of want to do it. I kind of want to do it. Just as a silly deck. Metronome. And just Metronome. You know? Right now, I'm thinking of some generic unused Pokemon for you to Pauper deck. A Pauper deck. I haven't thought about Pauper post-rotation. I feel like Pauper's not going to change too much post-rotation because of Pokepad, because of, you know, we're losing Nest Ball, so that means big, basic decks are going to be more difficult, but people aren't really playing those. So Pauper I'm not too concerned with. Right now I'm kind of worried about the meta of post-rotation. because two of the big decks that I'm hearing about post-rotation is Team Rocket, Honchkrow, and Alakazam. I'm going to be playing Paldean Tauros post-rotation for sure. I just need 4 Poke Pad and Neutralization Zone, and then I'll have my Paldean Tauros deck built physically. So I'll be playing that post-rotation. I'm just trying to think like what kind of content I can make for post-rotation, you know? Have you made non-Popper Dust Talks? No, is it much different? I feel like it would be the same. I feel like it wouldn't really change too much, you know? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's Maybelline. Yeah, it was Mega Evolution. How about that? I have exactly 6 prize cards remaining. This deck does. So that first attack's pretty amazing, but you know, the second you take a prize because you're doing 240, you can't do that attack anymore, and then it's garbage. That's 240. This one, that's 260. Maybe. I was just looking at Ascended Heroes and throwing ideas. No, I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Just because I shoot down an idea doesn't mean I appreciate it. You know what I mean? What does this say? If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, this attack does 120. Okay. 120 more, which for a grand total of 150. Okay. Do we build Mega Camera up? Is that what we're doing? We're building Mega Camera up for reasons that I cannot explain, nor will I. And we gotta get Burn, right? And Volcaroka? Is that what it's called? Volcanion is one way, but we want the black and white way. Volcarona, right? Jeez, I hope I'm saying that correctly. A Pokemon person not saying a Pokemon name correctly? The shame. The horror. Volcarona, this one here. So we want just 2/2, you think? Or should I go 3/3 with this? And then, so we get that going. Then we need some draw. Volcarona, yeah. See, now that Professor W's gone, I can build a fire deck. I can't build a fire deck in front of Professor W. It's just a thing, okay? You gotta understand. I mean, I still feel dirty building it, but at least it's the silly camel guy, you know? Like, why don't we want Volcanion? It's a 2 prize liability. That's really it. If you play Volcanion, then you gotta play Latias. And like, yeah, it gets annoying. Let's run Fez in this. Fez Indipity. This ain't Serendipity, this is Fezendipity. Um, what else do we want? What else do we want? You know what? I feel like I'm just doing this in everything. Throw in Dunsparce. 3, 3, buddy. Pad. The main man is 3 prizes. Trolley gets Fez, Volcanion, and Latias. True. Everything you're saying is true. But I feel like this is easier than getting Volcanion into the active every turn to retreat into camera up. Like, that's what I did with the first camera up deck that I built. It might still be here. Although I have no idea what I called the deck. What did I call the deck? Burn? Was Burn in the title? Burning Blade? Burn Cannon! Boom. Oh, okay. So this was not Mega Camera Up. I did build a Mega Camera Up, I thought. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It was a while ago. Not Ho-Oh for days. Okay. Roasted? Roasted. Here we go. I built Mega Camera and I used a Dunsparce. And I used Trolley. Boy, what a time. What a time. Right. So, yeah. You could use Volcanion. But it's I don't know. It's a 2-prize liability. I know Fez also is, but like, yeah. I could get rid of Fez. I don't need to play Fez. That way we truly don't have a 2-prize liability. And that means I don't need this guy. But I do need Mega Signal. We'll throw in Wally's. Wally. Lily, because every deck is going to be running Lily. And we all know that. We'll increase Buddy to 4. I feel like Trolley is necessary when Numel is 80 HP. I forgot. Thank you. Misa, forget. I guess I could still run Buddy. Boss. We're gonna want Boss. Do we do Brock? Do we do Brock? What else? What else? What else? What else do we want? We're gonna need a bunch of energy, that's for sure. But we're also gonna need some energy retrieval. So many cards have energy in it. It was lame of me to Oh my gosh. It would be in the E's, so it would be up here. Energy switch, energy retrieval. There it is. Ugh. I also want some blow torches. What other fire support came out? Fire breather, I don't think is much use in this deck. A stadium is always nice. So what's stadium? Stadium. And battle cage is kind of the generic, but is there something else that will help us? No, so battle cage it is. All right. Let's see if this works. Play. Tails. Tails never fails. So let's go. All right. So we'll see how that goes. Oh boy, how terrible. Oh, hey, we're up against a steel deck? That might be pretty cool for us. Might be pretty cool. Top deck Brock. Come on, Brock. Fire energy. What is that? Trading places? I don't want to trade places, really. I'm going to get 2 more Dunsparce out. And end turn. No reason to attach energy. Okay. What to do? Do I need to put Team Rocket's Petrol in every deck? I'm so saddened that Arvin is gone, because we used to get 2 cards for 1 supporter, and that was really good. Going to Team Rocket's Petrol instead, and you're just getting 1 card, it just feels terrible. Bye-bye, Puffin. Let's see. We can peck off. Well, we're confused, so we're just going to retreat. Retreat. Put up Dunsparce. Buddy. Larvesta. End turn. So what do I get rid of to add in Team Rocket's Petrol, or do I just tweak numbers on everything? Because right now I'm leaning towards tweaking numbers on everything. I'm glad that they're having as bad of a start as I am. That's good. Well, it was good. Now they can ram me. Oof. Numal. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. What do I do by default? 80. Oh, 1 energy, 80 damage? Heck yeah. Someone asking half price on one of my pops? No. Battle cage. Energy. Retreat. Numal. Mega Signal. Camera up. Thinning is winning, that's why. And I don't want them to know that I have a camera up in hand. Not that will really matter since I don't have a bench spot for Numal right now. But yeah. Skarmory is not weak to fire. So Volcarona? Blowtorch. Okay. They're going to be able to do 30 damage. 30 damage. 3-0. So much damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh golly. I declined the offer. Brock scouting. Here comes Volcarona. There's an argument that I should do the Dunsparce, but I'm not going to do that. Towards Scales. Burn it. Beat it. Torch it. Bop it. Pull it. Burn your house down. Don't do that. If anyone's playing along at home, don't do that. Energy recycler. They're going to recycle some of that energy. They conceded. Okay, okay. Clearly, we need to improve the deck, right? Clearly. But a win, which I haven't had for a while. Now, the bad news is everyone's going to be trying out Mega Starmie post-rotation. Clinton, not a lot of decks are playing Petrol in Japan, but I've seen a Raging Bolt list have 3, so I don't know. It might be all that good. It might not be all that good in most decks unless control takes off. I don't know. Do we just chalk that up as poor start, or do we actually make some changes? Are you talking about camera up? Oh, sorry, I missed Caleb before Clinton. Is that a Mega Pokemon? Yes, Mega Camera Up is a Mega Pokemon. This guy right here, that's a Mega. I do have the full art, so we might as well switch to the full art, right? There we go. We also don't have Night Stretcher in the deck, which might be good. Could lower that. Lower that, maybe. And then go Night Stretcher. 2 of. That sounds good. Play. If Mega Starmie is coming to rotation, I'm going to keep using my Quiet Kid Mega Scrafty. Mega Scrafty is fun. Mega Scrafty is fun. Mega Scrafty is weak to grass, is that correct? I mean, Marnie's Grimmsnarl's weak to grass. Mega Scrafty, I think, is weak to grass. Maybe I just focus on a grass deck, right? Maybe. I have so many grass decks though. Like I never thought I'd be in a world where I am swimming in grass decks. but this is the world that Forest of Vitality gave me. So I'm loving it, but like, come on. A lot of you would stop watching the channel if I was just like, yep, and this week we've got another grass deck. And this week we've got another grass deck. And this week we got another grass, you know? So I try to keep it entertaining for y'all. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we got the Dunsparce in the active. We got Bite Bite Poffin in the hand. We don't have Brock, and we don't have a Numel, sadly. Oh my gosh, are we playing against the EX? I guess that is one deck that might be fun post-rotation if you play a fire deck. I'm sticking to Paldean Tauros. I think Paldean Tauros has got it going on, you know? As soon as the pack came, I instant spent my card points and got the Mega Scrafties. And to switch it up, we got a Grass Fire deck. Yeah, yep. Man's addicted to that green. Yeah, you know the yeah. That's what it is. I'm addicted to green. Has nothing to do with that. It's grass. Don't judge me. I know who I am, and I'm okay with it. I probably don't need 11 fire energy. I could probably make do with 8, you know? With my 3 energy retrievals, like, that would open up 3 spots in the deck. What could they be? I don't know, but they would be there. Or they would be square. Either way, you know? Dang, they got a quick KO there. Did you see that our Bolvia deck got second at Champions League? Of course, it lost to Absolbox. I did not see that. In Japan, this is? This is happening in Japan? That's what you're saying? Is that what you're telling me? Japan? Okay. So we did not get what we were hoping for. Team Rockets Petrol. We can grab Precious Trolley. Yeah. Good thing it wasn't prized. Let's throw down the trolley problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. We got the trolley problem, everyone. Yay! Grass energy, or fire energy. Oh my gosh. Battle Cage, because why not? End turn. Is Cerule Edge EX just going to be what every Goldango player goes to? Dude, stop adding energy. You're powered up already. Stop it. In Japan, that's crazy. Caleb, off topic. When is Pokemon Championships coming? Like the World Championships or just in general? I was looking for like what the next event was gonna be. We got Volcarona, but we did not get... Alright, so let's go ahead. Runaway draw. We're gonna run away and draw. Still nothing. Holy smokes. Toward scales. Let's burn this guy. Done. How much energy do I have in there? Okay. End turn. You don't like Pocket? Not too much. Pocket was just so simplified, you know? I thought Worlds was announced this year. Advanced search. Yeah, I'm just looking for the no, the bigger events. Championship series. Here we go. Let's see. Next up is Seattle, which is February 27th through March 1st. So this weekend. Very nice. Why'd the guy retreat? I'm so confused. Mega signal. Mega signal. For make a camera up. Make a camera up there. I don't even need to cause burn, so I won't. I'll just do the 80. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm falling behind on chat. Houston, Orlando. Where's Worlds happening this year? Regional finals. San Francisco. The World Championships is happening in San Francisco, and it's from August 28th to August 30th. So it has been announced. What's the first big thing after rotation? It looks like UCS Regional Leagues Week 5. Prague Pokemon regional thing. Let's see, we're gonna poke pad for the Dunsparce. We're gonna runaway draw. I'm gonna boss up the Cerule Edge for sure. The EX one. But we got Mega Signal. Nice. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Make a camera up. We're going to go ahead and... Nope. Boss's orders. Almost did it in the wrong order. There we go. Toward scales. He's giving me thumbs down. He's upset. Oh, he conceded. Oh. So over on the Twitch, I don't know how to pronounce that. And I feel like if I tried, I would say something wrong. But I'm going to try. Nadiati? Kind of sounds like Naughty Auntie, which is terrible, but yeah. Have you ever played Ethan's Typhlosion? I've played decks like it. I played what was it called? The Serena version. That was in Silver Tempest, I think. I played the Serena version. Typhlosion, I think I played it once or twice. It's a fine deck. Does it get good after rotation, though? I never thought about that. Maybe. Maybe it gets good after rotation. Sorry. I have fallen behind on chat. You don't like Pocket? No, not really. It hasn't been announced yet. Yeah, World Test. Hopefully some news on Pokemon Day. Caleb, soft Pocket compared to this Pocket is just OP card for the next 5 packs. And then when a counter comes, a new menace appears. Slip, not Worlds. Pokemon Championships is a video game. Oh, gotcha. I was thinking the Pokemon Championship, like the World Championship, or, the Regional Championship. I was thinking along those lines. Yeah, they haven't announced a date, so we should be getting that eventually. Isn't it supposed to be the Worlds format? Is that app? So they need to get on that, like, fast. We're going to put Numel, because if they do attack us, they get burned. Right? Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. We can poke pad for another Numel, or I can poke pad for a Dunsparce. Who's going first? They're going first. I'm gonna poke pad for... I want to say another Numal. I think so. But hey, we're up against a grass deck with a fire deck. That's pretty cool. We're gonna do some work here. We're referring to Pokemon Championships, the game that replaces VGC at tournaments and can be played on mobile. All I gotta is that it comes out this year. My calculations say sometime in March or June. There's Leon, Zard, Serena's Brixen, now Ethan's Typhlosion. Was there one before Leon? I didn't play then. Yes. They've had this forever, basically. Numal, we made you out of clay. And when he tried to hit you, you burned him in his face. Hey! Yes. I want to show weakness, you know? So I don't want to attach a fire energy and then they knock out that Pokemon. Then it's like, oh, great. Like, what do I do? You know? So I show weakness and they show their entire hand. Yeah, Yamega is going to be able to power up this Mega Heracross. It's going to be crazy. Going to be crazy. Rare Candy into Meganium. Oh, Mega Meganium. Okay, gotcha. Now I'm a little worried because Mega Meganium can one-shot me. For sure. Now I can one-shot it, but it can one-shot me. So. Yanmega is burned. Burned, baby. Alright. Oh, thank goodness. If he flipped heads, I was sunk. And we top deck the Mega Camera up. Look at that. Look at that. 240. 240? Oh, right. Mega's not weak to fire. Cool. 2 prizes. Battle Cage into Dunsparce. Okay, to Dunsparce, I'm hoping you can get us into something. If I didn't need Trolley, I would totally be in favor of a Dangerous Laser, but we need Trolley, so it is what it is. Okay, so they do 50 for each grass energy attached, plus 70. So to knock out Camera up, that would be 270. They would need 6 energy on, and they've only got the 4. So, nope, I was wrong. I did the math wrong somehow. Okay. Dunsparce. Runaway Draw. Precious Trolley, here we go. We've got that. Done? Maybe? Wally? Put that back out. Battle Cage. We're gonna Mega Signal because we want to thin as much as we can. And then we'll do 160. Well, it is going to be for championship, so I think sometime in April, went to the site. Yeah, I mean, on Friday, we'll know more. So, yeah, so 5 times 50 is 250 plus 70. Isn't knockout. Okay. I'm not crazy. I'm a little crazy, but I'm not that crazy. So do I Lilies to try to get a Volcarona to try to get the knockout, or do I Wally and heal? I think I'm going to Lily. I didn't get it. Wait, we got the Dunsparce, so let's see. Mega Signal just to thin out a little bit. Then runaway draw. Come on, come on, come on. Poke pad would also get us there. Dang. We whiffed. We whiffed hard, too. That's too bad. We're going to give up 3 prizes here. Just too bad. But if they do attack, then they're leaving this guy in the active, and I can just get the return KO, and I can go down to 1 prize. They'll be down to 2 prizes, you know? And I feel like I'm in the better position. So 3 prizes there. One, two, 3. Volcarona, Poke Pad, Patrol would even get us there. Okay, Brock Scouting even gets us there. So yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. Sorry, I'm behind on chat. I need to. Let's see. Wait. Okay, so been collecting retro cards again now that I have adult money. Huh? How is the game itself to play? Fun? Tilting? It's fun. It is the best trading card game on the market currently. And it's got an amazing community of just awesome people. And yeah, I highly recommend playing it. The best part is that it is so cheap to play. Like, you can collect cards on the side, but it is so cheap to play that, like, the cards that you want in order to play, a deck won't run you more than $50, you know? So yeah, it's awesome. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. 5 stars. He discarded a Dunsparce. How rude. Alright, we're gonna go Brock Scouting. Grab Volcarona. And he's gonna quit. And he's gonna quit. And he's gonna quit. And he quit. No? Oh, sweet. Thanks. We knocked out 2 megas there. Amazing. But yeah, Old Soul of Brooklyn, if you want to get into playing, you know, I can help. I've got vids and whatnot that you might find interesting. All right, we built a good deck post-rotation. The only issue will be Mega Starmie. If you're playing against Mega Starmie, you are sunk, you know? So what do you do then? I don't know. I know that's not the answer you wanted, but I don't know. There's a lot of people that think Mega Starmie in Japan is overhyped. Do they have any credibility? I mean, maybe. Maybe. PR hump. Because the camera hump. The hump on the camel. Get it? No? That's fine. I'll probably change it. Not very work safe. Alright, but with that, I am going to leave you. Thank you everyone for showing up, for watching. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Yeah, it's been a blast. Next week, we'll probably have light Pokemon. We'll be on the lighter side. I've got 2 video ideas that, like, aren't Pokemon related, but I think it'll be fine, you know? I could, like, delay one a little bit, but I don't know. We'll find out what I do later. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, but especially my members, being Professor W, The Link Hawkins, Big Phil, Tamblin, and the Drumming Cuber. Thank you so much for supporting me, my family, this channel, everything. I appreciate you so very much.